Hey guys, Ed Wilson for President of the Paradise Earth Initiative System to replace this one that we're in. That is a Freemason Cabal Caliphate. Okay guys, I want to do a shout out to Elon Musk and the Doge team, okay? Thank you guys very much for exposing everything that you exposed. I don't think the American people understand that this has been going on for a very, very long time. And the amount of money that you have found just in your small search doesn't even count the areas where you weren't allowed to go. Like, let's keep in mind when 9/11 took place and that missile hit the side, that plane hit the side of that Pentagon building, exactly what was stored there. So they were talking about, you only found this many billion. Well, let me just go ahead and make a nice little clarification for you folks. No, there were trillions and trillions and trillions found. They were kept from finding the rest of that, okay? So if you follow that rabbit hole just a little bit, you're going to find that the Pentagon is involved with some very, very shady stuff. Yeah, that's right, guys. So let's not put these guys up on a pedestal. This country's been overthrown for a very long time by these international gangs, okay? And that's what they are, international gangs. So when he was mentioning certain gangs, it's funny how they do that, and how in his last term he mentioned, why won't you guys call out a terrorist organization by its name? Well, you're the one coined the deep state. I'm just saying, call it by what it is, the Freemason deep state, okay? Because that's what it is. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to give you a couple of thoughts there, and I wanted to shout out to Elon and thank him very much for everything that he did, because honestly, he gave validation to all of the people that knew we were getting ripped off. That's right, we never believed any of you guys that were going along with the program. We never believed you. We always knew that you guys were easily manipulated, okay? Easily compromised. That's what our government is, compromised. So when you see these people out there, a lot of them, and they're kind of melancholy a bit, because they know, you want them to go on business as usual. You want them to just continue being slaves like you. Well, they don't want to be slaves like that anymore, because they know they've been ripped off. They know they were supposed to have better lives. They were supposed to have a retirement by 50, 55. Okay? So basically, I guess it's all exposed, guys. Okay? So why don't you go ahead and look into those trillions of dollars. Now, keep in mind, those trillions of dollars took place within a certain amount of time as well. If you were to go deeper into that, you're going to find more trillions of dollars. So we're not talking about 1, 2, 5. We're talking possibly hundreds and hundreds of trillions. Okay? So let's do some math on that, guys, and find out how far that rabbit hole goes back. And then let's look at the collateral damages caused by the terrorism that's been done on the homeland. Let's look at what's been done, the properties that have been stolen, the lives that have been took. Let's look at the hurricanes. Let's look at all of the flooding. Let's look at the spontaneous fires. Every single bit of this is them, okay? That's right, guys. You weren't out there doing it, Now, I'm not saying you didn't fund some of it by paying your taxes and stuff like that and going along, but I think that's something you guys need to rethink too. Okay, guys? It's gonna, because remember, if you drive the getaway car, then you're an accomplice to the crime. If you fund the terrorism, then the blood is on your hands. Okay? Okay? Maybe it's time you wake up. Have a good day, guys.